We live in a society where a lot of women wants a man who is wealthy. A man value lies within his resources, and a woman value lies within her beauty. So there are a bunch of average looking women who wants a man who is wealthy, and it just don't align. That's why in life, to me, it's just best to know who you are and date within your range. But the problem is, a bunch of these average women refuse to do that. So then they seek advice on how to attract wealthy men, even though based on their beauty, their value don't align with a wealthy man. So this one chick decided to reach out to a dating coach to seek advice on how to attract a wealthy man. And this is how it went.
I know that in order to be around different kinds of men, men that are affluent and things like that, a lot of the suggestions are to go to like high end bars and nice areas. My experience, a lot of times, the men at these bars, they feel like the young women that come, they tend to think that you're like an escort or things like that. Or
Yeah, well, you shouldn't look like you're a lady of the night when you go in there. You shouldn't be in a Hervé Leger dress and a high 6-inch heel at 2 p.m. That's definitely going to allude that you are looking for something transactional. So I would say blend in. In that area, what are they wearing? Can you show us an example of what you would wear out, the shoe and the dress? Oh, yeah, no, 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 no.
no,
Not for, okay. No, you cannot wear this at 2 o'clock for lunch or 3 o'clock for lunch.
no, baby girl.
Oh no, that's definitely gonna get. Oh, she is. She's selling. She's selling. Oh, she's selling. Let me see the shoe. It's a mule. Oh yeah. No, no. You need something more classy, sexy. Even fit and flare would be cute. Fit it on the top, up to the neck, and flare at the waistline. Yes, softer colors, pink, white.
I have a like a yellow flare dress.
Let's do it. Let's do it. If you're open to it. Okay. But this feels like Saturday brunch. Brunch. It's cute, but too tight and too many patterns. Okay, now for locks, we have to talk about the hair now. What's this journey we are on?
I've had these locks for 10 years. That's why my name is Four Locks. It's my artist name.
Okay, so it's for you as an artist, just to give you a different appeal. Okay, for locks. Now we can't be going to certain parts of town with that. Four locks. We gotta wrap it up in a bun. Even your natural hair is beautiful. Even if you did a nice twist out, you have a head full of hair. It just looks undone. It's like, is she starting? Is she twisting all of her hair, or is she taking out her twist? That's the impression I'm getting.
Okay.
And you have beautiful hair. You can do a full twist out.
I'm not gonna cut it.
I would even want you to do like a makeup class. You have a lot of concealer under your eyebrows, right?
It could be the light as well. Like
Yeah. And the brows, I want them to be thinner. I need your brows just a little bit thinner. Yeah, a cleaner makeup look, okay? Even less concealer under the eye for daytime. Because the thing is, if you're coming in like you did, this dress or the blue dress you showed me, and then we have our face painted, that's gonna read a certain way to a man. Oh, she has on a face full of makeup. She has on a sexy, sexy dress at 2 p.m. and a platform clear heel. That is going to read escort. That is going to read lady of the night. No, no offense to my girls who, who do what they do. But if that's not the lane you're going down, I would want you to tighten up the look. Okay. Are we also going for walks?
yes, I work out like 5 days a week. I just got done eating, so I might be a little bloated right now, but I work out like 5 days a week.
Okay. All right. I would say even with the last dress you have on, I tell all the girls, no matter how thin, thick, or if they're plus size, to always have a shaper. Just so things are more smooth under your dress.
Okay.
Right. Can I see your nails, Four Locks? Can we see it? Okay, they're French, right? Are they?
Four
Yeah, that's why I
locks.
think it's the light because you can't even really.
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. And when a person doesn't love themselves, they will resort to doing things like this, asking other people for advice on how to dress or how to look attractive, which is a bit crazy because it just shows that one, you are insecure, and two, you got a very low self esteem. And there's no way a woman like that will be able to attract a man who is successful because by you being that insecure, you're showing him that your value is extremely low. Because the key to life is to love yourself. Once you love yourself, you can't lose in life. Sometimes a person will be attractive just based on their confidence alone. That alone will make you a very valuable person, where a man who is successful might be drawn to you because you have an amazing level of confidence. But again, the key thing is you got to love yourself. And the problem with most women, they don't love themselves. And that's why most of them will probably be single for a long time and fantasize about being with a successful man. But this is what happened after this woman got a bunch of backlash for seeking advice from this dating coach.
The issue isn't with the criticism, right? Because from the video, I did look bloated, right? From the video, my makeup wasn't great. You know, I had just got back from eating, so I might not look like a workout girly when I'm super full like that. The issue for me was like the lies in the title that kind of influenced everyone to see the video a certain way. The first one was I wanted to lose weight, and specifically 15 pounds. And you had mentioned shapewear to me, and you also asked me if I went on walks. But there was never a mention or a conversation of weight. And then the second one was the comment about my locks.
Now, if I'm going to be completely transparent with you, there was a lot of things I held back on because I know how the internet is. And if I'm telling you face to face, I do think you need to lose weight.
Just for the sake of the chat, right? Because today I'm not bloated, right? There's no shapewear on today. This is 5 days a week, Pilates, running, swimming, things like that. I am 140 pounds. The point that I'm trying to make is that that wasn't mentioned in the live. So for me to see that it was not what we talked about in the live.
That's fair. But I think what needs to happen is body recomposition, lose fat, gain muscle.
And I think that is subjective. I just think that alongside cutting my locks, because my hair is very sentimental to me. So yesterday what I was looking for was to get advice about how to level up.
4 locks, if we're being honest, if we're going to have the conversation now, we're going to go there. You said you want to date affluent men. When I think of affluent men, those men tend to be more conservative. When you came up in the blue dress and you have your locks dangling down, and you have a ponytail, that's not going to fit the aesthetic. If I'm being 100% honest with you.
I agree.
It doesn't align.
Men are approaching me, right? I meet affluent men all the time. But what I really just wanted you to understand, Ashley, is that the thing about the weight, if you felt like I needed to lose weight or if there should have been a conversation about the weight, I feel like it should have happened on the live. So to see it in the title was very hurtful to me. And
that's fair. And I accept that. I take accountability for that. But I will also say this, what was not fair, and I felt attacked. You said I'm not a girl's girl and I'm mean. If I wasn't a girl's girl and I was mean as y'all think I am, some people think I am, I wouldn't be up here helping you guys. Mean girls don't help other girls out. So I also want to say that as well. But I will say again, I think you should body recomp. For what you're saying you want. When you came up here, you said you want a wealthy man, not rich. He's making multi-million dollars. So you need to be a lot more petite. I would cut off the locks. For what you want. You don't have to do nothing for a man, but for what you want.
If I didn't want to have to worry about a thing, I get approached by rich men all the time. I live in Buckhead, Atlanta. But the problem is the caliber of rich men that I'm meeting. And because I'm a streamer full time. I get men that come in my chat, spend big all the time. I've had men do things for me from TikTok all the time. But what I was trying to do is just be able to go out and have the men that I'm meeting online be the same situation in person.
So although you look good, I'm not saying you can't get attention, because every woman, you could be thick, skinny, or plus size, 600 pounds and get a man. But again, for what you want, I think you can level up the look again.
Since you feel like you took accountability, is the title something you're willing to change?
I mean, it's up, my love.
And this is the issue with most delusional women. They want what they can't have. And pretty much what they usually do is thrive in delusion. They lie to themselves every day instead of being themselves. And that's the main problem. If these women be themselves and accept who they are and date within their tribe, within their range, they wouldn't have these mental issues. But instead, they want to thrive in delusion and lie to themselves every day, go get their bodies done, and still lie to themselves. But this is no disrespect, but the dating coach that she's seeking advice from got her body done. So she's living a lie. She's not living in her natural form. She's lying to herself every day and telling herself, this is who I am, after she purchased a body. In life, you got to be real. Stay natural, okay? Stay in the light. Once you start lying to yourself and things like that, you will just be living in delusion. But it is what it is. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know. Don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.